How's it going? It's JAZZY-J back with another MyTeam stream. The reason the other one ended is because the game crashed again. So, every time today I've tried to do my daily picks, the game has crashed. So I guess that's ruined for now until they fix it. So I'm not going to try to do my daily picks because every time I've tried to do it so far, the game has crashed. That sounds about 2K for you. Ridiculous. Can't even do daily picks without the game crashing. That's how bad this is. Hey, what's good, man? I don't know if you hear what I was saying. Like, I do these daily picks. I've been doing them ever since the start of the season. Today, I got my VC from the picks yesterday, and then I went to go pick my daily picks today and the game, game crashed. It's done it every time. I've tried 3 different times, and every time I try to do my daily picks for today to pick the winners, the game crashed. Ridiculous. It's always some ridiculous stuff happening in this game. Can you get a little bit of peace?
Or running out without spending an I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top of closed out, so under the drill. Just make sure they run the drill on both sides. I want to get the young guys together and space.
Playing some MyCareer today. Just finished those 500 breakout games. I want to take a little break from playing MyTeam. I don't want to just drive straight into salary cap. I don't really like playing salary cap.
And a peek into the locker room. The players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some fun. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson.
Yeah, it crashed every time. You know how you do like the daily picks for the actual NBA games? So when I got on the game this morning, I usually get on MyCareer first, and I go do the spin or whatever, get my stuff from there, and then I do the daily picks. When I went on the daily picks, it let me collect my VC from the ones yesterday, but when I tried to pick winners for today, the games didn't even pop up, and the game just crashed, and it happened 3 times in a row. I tried it again to see if it was just like a one-time thing, but every time the game crashed. So hopefully they get that fixed.
Season winds down. Some teams must be concerned about their seeding grid. Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the 1. Pass to Jay from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Jay's got 6 points.
Well, Deontay George demonstrating right there. He's a team-first guy. Teammate open, you put it where it needs to be.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm. George passes to Jay. And again, it's Utah with a 3. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. He got a piece of it. Pass break Utah.
What was that? Dude, I pressed square right when the ball came up.
Man, that one's good. Jay.
Wow.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's Rollins. Right now, distributing around 10.5 points a game. To the paint. The jump hook. And it's Turner. That time on the assist from Prince. Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
This guy. Has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Oh, thanks for joining the stream, by the way. I hope you're having a good day.
They've gone 3 of 4. Off to a
Not
nice
much
start.
longer till you get the game, right? You said around Christmas time.
The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Lots of stretch bigs in the league. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool.
You see Nurkic got a game winner against the Celtics. I was like, what? The Jazz beat the Celtics?
He is the prototypical desired big.
Oh, that gotta be a block. That's not a defensive breakdown. It made my arm go away from the ball. Oh, that's called cheating. That should have been blocked.
It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And that's 20 points for Jay.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special.
Who's making that work?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry the NBA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt.
Hopefully they do like a hot fix on it, because I like doing the picking the games. It's kind of messed up. They rob you out of a little bit of BC you get.
Utah leading by 13. Pass to Jay. Utah moving the ball around. Sinks the tray. Jay's got 26 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not...
I'm going to switch back to... Oh, yeah? Okay. Oh, man, I remember actually, like, submitting tickets back in the day when the game would, like, be messing up. 2K don't care. Try to play.
extending very well.
And here is Antetokounmpo, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. The three from Prince. The rebound by the Jazz. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. Pass to Jay. Lets the three fly. Oh,
man down, Giannis.
He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuzma finds Prince. Here's Rollins.
Giannis been balling this year too.
And he lobs it up.
Oh, come on. This is why I play on semi-pro. My teammates do not play defense. But you know what? I'm living in Utah now, so I'm going with the Jazz.
And the Jazz for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's a block. Let me see how they cheated on this replay. Oh yeah, that should have been a block. You see how my arm went off the ball, like went around the ball like there's an invisible force field. Yo, they cheat so bad. This game's wild. How bad they cheat you. Instead of going down, my arm went to the side like a force field. They do this stuff all the time if you watch these replays. They cheat.
And so it's Utah.
They use it on every single play. Don't help them up.
And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after. Team's changing it up here, and so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. For three, Anthony knocks down the ball. Jay. Anthony's got 9.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Lauri Markkanen out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Collier. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Jay in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
He drops yet another dive. just facilitating this.
How did he get down the court so fast? All I did was look at my stats, and he's already down the court. That's wild.
For the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. It makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Rollins. Takes a three. It's Kuzma with the miss. Jazz leading by 15. Here's Collier. Here's Jay. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Bailey's checked in for Collier. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
I think the problem with the Bucks is they don't have reliable shooting. Giannis is a beast down low, but he can't shoot it.
4-3. Utah gets it back.
That's tough.
Here's Jay. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. A minute and a half left to play in the first half. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Markkanen. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, Kyle Kuzma under control and making plays for his teammates.
Here's Jay. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
It was textbook rim protection in that game. Taking real pride in shutting down.
Kyle Anderson's getting
It was
cooked
obvious.
up.
They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the
Giannis,
floor. That
decent.
will wear an opponent down over time.
Defense. It's Kyle Anderson out of here.
Fantastic look from their connected cam. And that one's good.
Kyle Anderson cannot guard
This
Giannis.
is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
He's
And
switched me
right now,
back.
Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Turner.
Ooh, that was a block. Let's see this go through my hand again. Oh no, it made my hand go to the opposite side instead of going down on the ball. Even though this guy's 6'10" and my guy's 7'4".
And Turner with the dunk.
Just a selfless play by Giannis.
That should have been a
He
block,
knows
though.
all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Makes your arms go crazy places instead of where they should go.
The 3 ball. Yet another assist.
If you're in position for a block, you press block. If you're playing basketball, you're going to get a block. So I'm going to go the opposite direction of the basketball. So it's just stuff 2K implemented to cheat the people that are playing.
11 points for him last game against Cleveland.
So therefore, VC.
Inside, fires it, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
They're
scoring
punishing
every
those
play
late
off this guy.
defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Jay. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
To me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet.
And taking a look at Utah, sitting in first place, taking care of business with the playoffs that's approaching. They're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Utah Jazz. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to...
And so it's the Utah Jazz. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, then there's Prince, and it's Rollins in at the point. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Bucks shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Prince finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner.
Turner with the dunk.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Markkanen, the pass to Jay. Another one goes! Incredible! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Driving inside. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Kuzma. A good look from Turner. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
That should have been 3 seconds. That's why he tried to double team on Kuzma. But of course they didn't call it. I will be in the paint for 5 seconds after possession.
Newcomers have made the biggest impact on their teams. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
George. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
They set the screen. The 3 from Prince. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Jay. Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Prince. A minute 22 left in the third. And here's Turner. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. George passes to Jay. Oh, stolen by Turner.
Hey, Diego free. Get the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Off target with the 3.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. And another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 16. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Prince. The rebound by Jay. The Jazz have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Launches it. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Rollins. Shoots over George. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Utah Jazz just dominating the opposition as they maintain. And as we head into the fourth, he's checked in for Smith. They've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Anthony with a bucket.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Pass to Jay. Fires from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Pass to Jay. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jay's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner. Fires from the wing. A rebound by Filipowski.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
To the right side. Pass to Collier. Here's Jay. And again. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Now here's Kuzma. Tight defense on him. Back to Antetokounmpo. There's the screen by Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Milwaukee.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Shot's good by Collier.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
To the middle. They need this. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Martin, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league. but they've got the talent, and their coach has pushed all the right buttons. It's been exciting to watch.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jay.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense, stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Clock at 4. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always
a truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow. Oh, just... Oh, yeah. I'm going to let myself enjoy this one for an hour or 2.
That's all?
Yeah, and then it's back to business.
No rest for the weary?
Oh, come on. Ain't no weary over here, Jennifer Quintana. But I can't tell you this. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. That much I know for sure. I'm going to have some sweet dreams tonight, too. But when I wake up, it's back to business. You don't get to where I'm at by taking your foot off the gas.
Can't wait to see what's next, MP. Well done.
Same.
Brian, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew.
Show night tonight.
You know we have video games and like 100 TV shows.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring... With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. You look at Utah. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And seeing where Utah is, they've been on a roll this season, currently first in the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, we've got George. Anderson is out there at Jay. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Bailey in at the 2. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for. Because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Nice pass by the rookie Bailey. They love seeing Ace set up others.
George looking over the floor. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. Pass to Jay. Latrey. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Drops in the tray. Jay's got 9.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside, Maxey. To stop the run. And the layup is good.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Jay. That ball's nice speed that time from George. 12 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Embiid. Last game he had 13. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw.
I don't know what that was. I wasn't trying to do a step back.
That
should have been blocked.
Line as well. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
George passes to Jay. On the wing, Markkanen. Here's Jay. And the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Embiid. Scoreless thus far.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this year. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
From deep, Maxey. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by George.
How many times
that was a nice
have we seen a
take.
possession take that from them today?
Reverse.
Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Really left alone that time.
That's what I get. I tried to thought Maxey was going to drive it.
Finally gets one to go.
One of them crazy passes.
George passes to Jay. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Utah in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their
That's an interesting build name. Physical 2-way 3-level cleaner. What is he cleaning? I don't know. Just cleaning the glass. That's one of those things he's better than. My player rebounds. And inside, that's it, right? Yeah. Better at post defense. Oh, no, he's better at perimeter defense. I'm surprised at that.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to McCain. Embiid wide open. They get it back. Back to Maxey. Embiid the screen. And Tyrese Maxey with the 3. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Here's Jay, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Maxey, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He's that open. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? The 76ers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. The 8-footer. Another miss by Maxey.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out to the wing. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. George is checked in for Jared McCain. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Bounce pass from Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Maxey outside. Utah with the rebound. Jay's got 9 rebounds in the game. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Westbrook plays on the Sixers.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
They get it again. Embiid laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got his second bucket.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 35 points for Jay.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
From deep, Maxey. Rebounded by the Jazz. Jay's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 37.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Embiid with the screen on George. Lets the three fly. Leaps for it. Back to Westbrook. From deep three-point territory. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Jay. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Jazz opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Look here now at Utah. They're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Utah Jazz.
The offense has been...
And that's a halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
The shot by George, wide open. Will it go? Another shot. Got a piece of it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jay misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Outside, George. Screened by Watford. The 76ers with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Wasted no time on that one. Jay's got 54 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Rebound, Utah.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid kicks to George. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. The 76ers with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
To end the drought, Utah with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Pulls it from the elbow. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Embiid will do this all night if he can, protecting the play and finishing it strong. Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Now Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Pass to Jay. A 3-ball. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Collier up there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it play in the new All-Star game format. The NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Jay's checked in for Utah. Grimes with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the basket by Jay.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous. I got yours.
Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And another one.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the basket is good.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Man passes to Jay. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Maxey.
Get there, get there.
Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Hendricks pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Jay, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Down low. Nice ball movement by Utah. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Here's Embiid, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Pass to Jay. Fires the 3, and Utah another 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Outside, Maxey. A floater, rebounded by the Jazz.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Hey, watch him.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Westbrook.
Just 5 to shoot. McCain finds Maxey. Connects again from distance.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not...
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you score 20?
It might sound cliche, but you start with what the defense gives you and you work from there. If the defense keeps letting me get to my spot, I'm going to keep scoring until they figure it out, how to stop it. Then I'm going to let my guys cook. Tonight it was my turn.
Certainly was, MP. Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you next time.
I'm gonna hop back on my team now since there is still that event going on. Excuse me. Still got a ways to go. Man, I feel like I haven't been getting anything. I switched it. I was playing on rookie, but then I put it on semi-pro, and I feel like I'm getting like the same amount. I think I was getting more stats because I was getting more points and stuff, rebounds. That's what it is. I want to keep playing on semi-pro. Like it was too easy on the other thing. But yeah, I still got a lot to go to get to 98. I'm gonna go ahead and rename my stream now too.